Okay, let's start with the vocabulary. So the expression of the day is food for thought. And the vocabulary, let's look at them real quick. Number one, coin, which is to create with or form words. The term selfie was coined by social media users just a couple of years ago. So when you create a new word, or if you create a new expression, you coin that term. So yeah, like selfie. Another one that's a new coined term. I would say social media is a new term that's coined. So social media is something that we didn't really have social media 15 years ago, right? Social media is in the past decade. So that's a new term that was coined, meaning it was a new term that was created. Number two, ascend, which is to move upward or rise. My brother was amazed when he saw the jet planes ascend at the same time. Another way that we use the word ascend is rankings. So I don't know if any of you play games, but a lot of times people that play games online, they always watch their rankings to see if they ascend. Number three, rudimentary, being in an early stage of development or having a very simple form. So the example says, they are still in the rudimentary stage of construction and it will probably take them many years to finish the building. Another thing that we describe as rudimentary is very old tools or objects used by people or civilization thousands or hundreds of years ago. So think of the early hammer, where they took a stone or a rock and they tied it to a stick. That would be a rudimentary tool. Very simple. Number four, ill-fated. Ill-fated means something that is destined for misfortune or doomed. So ill-fated can be something that's something that fails in the market because it has a lot of problems. Right now, they predict that. Do you know Tesla Motors, the electric car? They predict that it will have an ill-fated finish by next year because they are losing a lot of money and sales are down, and because oil and gas prices are lower. So they predict it will be very ill-fated for next year. Number five, credit, to give recognition or approval for an act or ability. My manager never gives me credit. Never gives credit to those who have done such great work. Number six, resemble, to exhibit similarity or likeness to. The city hall building kind of resembles a coffin. It looks creepy. A lot of times, people tell me that I resemble. Do you know who's Dean Cain, the actor? Dean Cain? Oh, it's okay. Forget it. Or how about this? When I was about 10 years ago, when I was much skinnier, people told me I'm very old. So people told me that I resembled Keanu Reeves when I was younger. So now I often joke about that I look like a fat old Keanu Reeves. Our vocabulary of the day, we'll say, is coin, to make a new term or a new word. So if we're having a discussion, if you can use the word coin, like I heard that they coined a new term, then the table, or the expression of the day, food for thought. Okay.